I got a call from my brother about 2 weeks ago, and he said,
"Yo, superstar.
What up, Took?
Zoltan, in action.
I said, when?
December 3rd.
I said, where?
RWA.
I said, who?
The Suicide Kings.
I said, what? Are you serious?
I'm serious.
These two crackhead dudes I seen in the picture? Little flaquitos? Suicide Kings. Piece of advice. Do what your name says and kill yourselves. Because you're trying to face the Zoltan. Representing the GOAT. You know what? Hit him with it.
RWA. The Zoltan. From New York City back in Rhode Island. 2 years in the making. Now, a little while back, I saw some promos about the Suicide Kings talking a little smack about the superstar they call Whiplash and the absolute Chris Cage they call us the Zoltan. Well, now we're here. Now, you go against the team you don't want to go against. Now you go against the team that has been sent personally by the team you face on December 17th, the world-famous SAT. That's right, you're looking at their proteges right here. And we are here to not only soften you up, but we're here to show you that not only can you not hang with the Z, but you can't hang with the SAT, if you know what I'm talking. So, Suicide Kings, Rhode Island, and RWA, get ready to feel the power of the return of the Zoltan.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is our main event of the evening. Two of the fiercest tag teams in all of New England will be going head-to-head right here live at the Force. Introducing first, coming in at a combined weight of 352 pounds, they are the team of the ace Mike Mantero and simply fantastic Zach Alexander. They are the Suicide Kings.
And Bobby Rossi almost didn't get that one out, but nonetheless, main event time. As we wait on the arrival of the Suicide Kings, let's talk about what we just saw moments ago. The Zoltan said they got the phone call to come on down. The match, 2 years in the making. The Suicide Kings have wanted to get their hands on Zoltan for quite some time. This is going to be a big month for the Suicide Kings. They'll do battle with Zoltan here tonight, but they'll also take on Zoltan's mentors in the SAT on December 17th at Christmas Chaos, what should be nothing less than spectacular. The Suicide Kings, there you see Mike Montero and simply fantastic Zach Alexander in the back. They have been on a roll, and they're not looking to stop anytime soon, I assure you. By far, arguably, one of the greatest tag teams ever in the RWA.
And introducing their opponents, coming in at a combined weight of 374 pounds, hailing from New York City, New York, the superstar Whiplash and the absolute Chris Cage are Zoltan.
And there you go, the introduction. Zoltan, it's been, like I said, been quite a while since they've graced the RWA ring. I think, if memory serves me correct, it's also the first time they've teamed in quite a while. They've been doing singles competition in 2KW, among other places. You see the superstar Whiplash breaking the curtain first. Should be interesting to see if there's any rust as far as tag team wrestling go. I know these two stay quite active in the wrestling business. Some say tag team wrestling, it's like riding a bicycle. You never really forget what it's like teaming with a partner you once teamed with. And they mean business. They're in the zone. This is This is not going to be for the weak at heart, I assure you. Here's the absolute Chris Cage staring down the camera and members of the audience. Zoltan will also be in action December 17th at Christmas Chaos. They'll be taking on the team of Mike Drastic and Angel Ortiz. It would be nice to get a win under their belt here and have some momentum going into the 17th. Chris Cage exchanging a glance there with Zach Alexander. Suicide Kings giving up a little bit weight here, but that's nothing new to them. You can't measure the size of their hearts, that's for sure. Referee Mason Marks going over some last-minute instructions here. Looking to see who's going to start it off for their respective teams. Quite the unique stance as referee pats down both men. Looking to see again who's going to start this one. It doesn't look like either one's budging. There's a bit of a standoff. Mike Montero staring down Whiplash. Zach Alexander staring down Chris Cage. A little jaw jack in between the two. Firing away back and forth, both teams in the center of the ring, and we're off with a bang. Double Irish whip. Leapfrog by both, and hip toss attempted, blocked. Up and over, both men go. Zach not really on his feet. Recovered well, both men hitting a Hurricane Rana. And the Zoltan to the outside to think this one over. Bit of strategy now by the Zoltan as Mike Montero is going to start it off officially now for the Suicide Kings. And Whiplash for the Zoltan. There we go, collar and elbow tie-up. And Montero takes the arm, wrenches it a bit. Whiplash now rolling through, takes Montero's arm. Montero finds his way to the rope, spins through, and reverses it. Whiplash stomping the foot and taking the arm of Montero. Nicely done. And headbutting the hand. Side headlock now by Whiplash. In control of Zoltan. Montero sends Whiplash off the ropes. Charges, but doesn't make much headway there. On the ground is Montero. Whiplash up and over. Montero caught in a schoolboy type maneuver, only a count of two. While Montero with a schoolboy of his own caught the referee off guard here. He's going to have to be on his toes for this one. And Montero kept catching Whiplash. Oh my goodness. Caught Whiplash sleeping for a second. But I think that may have caught Mike Montero a little low. I don't know if the referee saw it or not. Now Irish whip reverse. Whiplash over with the sunset flip. Only a 2. Montero reverses with the roll-up. Again reversal. Still only a 2 count. Montero sends Whiplash down. Barely a 1. Sweeps the leg now with Whiplash. Again a 1 count on Montero. We have a stalemate. Nicely done by both teams. Now the tag to Zach Alexander. Let's see if we're going to get a tag. Is Whiplash? Yes, he is. Cage more of the powerhouse of the group. Be interesting to see how the smaller Zach Alexander. Well, he's not ready to lock up. It will be interesting to see what Zach can do here. Obviously going to have to rely on his speed and quickness. Nope. Chris Cage very reluctant on this lockup here. Now going over some strategy with Whiplash. Apparently now he is ready. We'll see if the 3rd time's a charm. Test of strength. Nope. More mind games by Cage. And Zach has just about had it. Now Cage and Montero exchanging words. 4th time's the charm, perhaps. Yes, indeed. Collar and elbow, and Zach sends him through with an arm drag. Quicker than a hiccup. Jesus. Wheelbarrow. Another arm drag. Very nice. And Whiplash, and Cage runs for cover. Double dive. Not happening. Zoltan cutting off both members of the Suicide Kings, dragging them to the outside and sending them head first into the hole. Zoltan with a baseball slide and nobody's home. And there goes the Kings, and they flew. Nicely done by the Suicide Kings. Still in firm control. Zach now in there with Whiplash. And the tag into Montero. Montero going to the 2nd as Zach has the arm. Double stomp to the arm. Nicely done. Again, wrenching it one more time. Again, another tag. Quick tags by the Suicide Kings. Irish whip sends Whiplash in. A kick. And a calf kick. Nicely done. But only a 2 count. One more time going for the whip. Montero charges in, up and over, and an elbow. Zach caught. Nicely done, Uranagi. And now Whiplash taking a quick second to gloat a bit. And I did say gloat, not to be confused with the GOAT, greatest of all time. Nice dropkick by Cage. Cage now the legal man in with Zach Alexander. The dropkick was only good enough for a 2 count. Zoltan spoke earlier about this being an opportunity to possibly weaken the Suicide Kings to make it an easier go-around for the SAT in 2 weeks. As if the deck wasn't stacked high enough against the Suicide Kings. Suicide Kings will obviously be giving up a lot of weight, a lot of size, a whole lot of experience. The SAT have been all over the world. It would be a giant feather in the cap of the Suicide Kings should they be able to beat the SAT. They're going to have to get through the Zoltan first and remain in one piece nonetheless. Zach inches away from making the tag, but Cage is not going to allow it. The absolute Chris Cage, former 2KW World Champion. Whiplash, former Northeast Champion. Successful in both singles and tag team action. Now Zach into the corner. Cage fired a left hand in. Now a chop. Almost toying with Zach at this point. Not going to want to take Zach or Montero lightly, no doubt about it. They can come out of nowhere and pull a fast one on you in a hurry. Back to their corner, and Whiplash now with a head of steam, I suppose. Nope. Sorry, couldn't see from this camera angle. As the referees continue to be distracted by Montero trying to get in the ring, the Zoltan going to town on Zach Alexander. Whiplash continuing to talk some junk. And now biting the forehead of Zach Alexander as Chris Cage comes in to cause the distraction. Zach attempting to fire back and fight out of this one and make that tag. Leaping and no luck. Catches the arm. Suplex attempt coming up. Holds him vertical. There's a tag, I believe. Down goes Alexander. Chris Cage to the top. Measures him. Giant elbow drop. Nicely done. A lot of people speak of the top rope elbow that Alex Corvus does, and even T Phoenix, but that in its own right was a beautiful, beautiful top rope elbow drop. Nicely done. Showing exactly why Zoltan is one of the premier tag teams here in the Northeast. Cage now got Zach by the head, measuring him. What's he going to do? Snap suplex, also nicely done. Here's a cover. Alexander able to kick out. Putting the knee over the face now, adding insult to injury. Now a fourth cover. Fifth cover. There's the heart of Zach Alexander that we spoke of earlier. Zach still reaching for that tag. As Chris Cage stands in between him, not allowing it to happen. Now coaxing Mike Montero back in the ring, and Chris Cage hitting the low blow via the headbutt. And we'll have Zach Alexander singing soprano for Christmas. Mason Marks has his handful as we see another headbutt to the lower region. scoop and a slam. Tag into Whiplash, keeping him cut off from his side of the ring. Now Whiplash again, the headbutt, as now Chris Cage is distracting Mason Marks. And a cover. Brings Alexander to his feet. Shoves him chest first into his very own corner. And now hits the tag back into Whiplash. Shoulder block into the lower back area. Zoltan really having their way with Zach Alexander. He needs the tag in the worst way possible. His luck would have it, bad ring positioning, and Zach's foot was underneath the bottom rope, causing the rope break. No pinfall attempt there. Zach attempting to go between the legs, it would appear. Once again, back into their corner. Whiplash holding him as Cage comes in and measures him right here. Stiff left hand. Irish whip off the ropes. Catches him. Backbreaker. And a knee drop. Turning Alexander inside out. Back chop by Chris Cage. Zach firing back now. 2 forearms and a chop. Oh, going for the tag, and Whiplash, Chris Cage catching the foot, preventing it. He almost had it. He was inches away. Knife edge chop by Chris Cage. Possibly a little bit of strategy going on there. We'll see attempt of an Irish whip. Set slow. And Zach, oh my goodness, caught in the spine buster. That will definitely prove to be a mistake. Hopefully not a serious one, as Montero, sensing danger, comes in to break it up. Zach was in position to make the tag. Hopefully that mistake does not cost him the match. Inseguri finds the mark, both men down. Despite being hit with the Inseguri, Zach's still the worse for wear, more so than Cage. Cage trying to shake the cobwebs loose. Montero's got his hands out. Zach is almost there. I don't think Cage knows where he is. Zach is ever so close. All he's got to do is put his hand up. He's there. There it is, the tag.
He tagged. Oh, he tagged. He tagged.
Montero gets the tag. House of Fire knocks Whiplash off the apron. Drop kick to Cage. Drop kick to Whiplash. Drop kicks all around. Kick to the gut. Irish whip. Reversed. Looks like an attempt of a Hurricane Rana caught him in that stun gun type maneuver.
Come on, Mike, let's go!
Montero off the ropes again. Flying head scissor. I think Montero calling to Zach. Not sure if he has much left in him. What in the world was that? Reverse DDT, nicely done. That was the outcome. And Whiplash in to break it up. He tied him up in a bit of a straitjacket type maneuver. I believe that was Alexander to the outside, followed by Whiplash. In the ring remains Mike Montero and Chris Cage. Cage with the tag to Whiplash. Fireman's carry.
Let's go, baby.
That could be it. No, Zach Alexander breaks it up just in time. Zach reverses. Meanwhile, Whiplash in the ring charges nobody home, forearm. This is it. The splash off the top. And there you have it, the Suicide Kings victorious here in this tag team match. Nicely done. Even the referee's blown up on that one. As the crowd shows their appreciation, nicely done. They showed a tremendous, tremendous amount of heart. I believe Whiplash busted open. And Zoltan taking out their frustrations on the Suicide Kings. And TJ Swift with the chair out to the ring. And the Zoltan run for cover. TJ Swift making the save for his friends there. That could have turned quite tragic in a hurry. Zoltan will live to fight another day here as the Suicide Kings, with some help from TJ Swift, stand tall in the ring. Whiplash attempting to get back in. Chris Cage thinking better of it. There you have it. Suicide Kings, your winners. They'll face the SAT December 17th at Christmas Chaos. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed RWA Hype. We'll see you soon.